Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about Black Clover episode 87, and before I get too far into this, I just want to say I did not review episode 85 and 6 because honestly, upon watching them, I felt not bad about it. There was not, like, if I had something bad to say about it, then I would have. I actually enjoyed the two episodes, and I liked the backflash with Yami and all that, but I just didn't really have anything to say other than cool. It was a fun couple of episodes. You know, you get to see Yami meeting William Vengeance, the captain of the Golden Dawn. You get to see how they became captains and whatnot. But beyond all that, I just didn't really have any strong feelings, so I didn't really feel like I needed to talk about it too much. Honestly, I think that maybe those two episodes could have been condensed into one, and that would have been it. Anyways, we start the episode, Black Bull's just kind of hanging out, and then Leona shows up. She grabs Asta, she grabs Noelle, and she grabs Luck, and she's like, we getting out of here, we got places to go. And it turns out that, so the three of them passed the, Royal Knights exam, but Magna did not. And that's a little disappointing for me because I like Magna, but I do think that later on, he will actually be more important again. Maybe not most important or anything, but I think that him, along with all the Black Bulls, and maybe some other Magic Knight squads, will show back up during the, I guess, fight with the Eye of the Midnight Sun, because it just seemed weird that you would have, especially later on when you find out, essentially, not no names, they became kind of more important, but, these, side, maybe, C-tier characters that, you had never met before this, Magic Knights, Royal Squad, whatever, thing. They passed, but Magna didn't. So it's, and also Soul didn't pass. So it's, a little weird that, him and Soul and a bunch of, a couple of the other, kind of named characters wouldn't pass. So I think that they will show up later on. Maybe the Royal Knights will get into some trouble, and the Black Bulls, the Blue Roses, and whatever else will show up and be like, hey, we're here to help. Next, I'm going to talk about probably, I guess this is technically, for me anyways, the most, I'm going to say something, and then I'm going to say another thing. So, I would technically think that this is the biggest reveal in some sense for the episode, because there weren't really any reveals. But Zora, our lovely redheaded dude, ends up turning out to be a Black Bull, and it turns out that, I don't know, he got into a fight or something with some Magic Knights, and Yami liked the cut of his jib and gave him a robe, and was like, wear it or not, whatever, you're in if you want to be. So that's basically how he became a Magic Knight, rather. To be fair, I spoiled myself a long time ago. I don't remember why. I think I looked him up just to be so I could be knowledgeable of him a little bit when he first showed up. Either way, I kind of knew that he was a Black Bull. Hopefully I wasn't pretending that I didn't know entirely. I guess I kind of did. That's my bad. I'm not phony like that. I just don't want to ruin things in case people are watching along with me. Either way, he is a Black Bull, and everybody else is surprised, and they all, Asta has a problem calling him Zerx, because he would know him as Zerx. But yeah, I mean, technically, I guess that would be the biggest surprise. But honestly, from an objective standpoint, it's not that surprising, to be honest. Because, one, he's edgy as f***, and two, he is, comparing him to all the other Black Bulls, he's not going to go in any other Magic Knight squad. What, is he going to be in the Silver Eagles? Pfft, give me a break. So he was going to be in Black Bulls no matter what. In any event, they all get brand new robes. Asta ends up getting, a shortened robe because they ran out of fabric or something like that, so he looks ridiculous. He basically looks like himself in his normal get-up with just, the robe that kind of comes over his shoulders. But everybody else has, this long, drapey, get-up, and he got the short end of the stick. On top of that, Leona, so on top of her just, dragging them to this ceremony that they are getting, kind of, not knighted, but, they're kind of getting inducted into the Royal Knights. She is actually their captain, so she's in charge. All of her intensity and craziness is right up front. She's not going anywhere for a long time. Yeah, she's just there. She's shouting at everybody. she's got a loud voice. On top of that, there were a few other members of the Royal Knights that didn't have to take the exam because their skills were necessary for the entire thing. A couple of them were guys that we met very briefly in a couple of episodes here and there throughout the series. One of them was the guy that made the city, the capital city, when it was being attacked by the Eye of the Midnight Sun. And another guy is a portal guy. I think he showed up during the exam to help Finral get to like the hospital or whatever. So they're both there because they have some skills to help kind of infiltrate and whatnot. And then another person that shows up is Noel's brother. And so he's the captain of the Silver Eagles. And so he's there, I guess, just as extra muscle in some sense. So honestly, if you think about it, they have Marileona, who is the captain of the something Lions. You have Nozel Silva, and then you have Rill. So they have 3 captains, unless I'm missing somebody, plus like a bunch of other super strong people. This is a pretty beefy team. At the end of the episode, we have Raya, who is currently, I think, the only third eye. He's like one of the last like big top people that Licht was using as like his kind of, I guess not bodyguards, but like his enforcers or whatever. So he wakes up from a dream of him dreaming, they're being at a picnic table along with Lick and his like wife, I guess, or his like to be. Either way, so he wakes up, says it's time to wake up or whatever, and there's some foreshadowing going on there. Licht had like a child or something like that, so clearly there's some kind of teases going on there, like who's his child, what's going on with that, what's going on with him. He seemed a little confused by the dream. So is it like a weird like I don't know. Either way, that's basically the end of the episode, and it's like everything's coming to a head. The Royal Knights are getting ready. They're gonna come for the Eye of the Midnight Sun. They're gonna go out as soon as they're ready, and presumably Licht is getting ready himself too. I'm sure he knows that they're coming. Also, Eye of the Midnight Sun Fortress is like in a floating rock castle thing, so that's pretty cool. That's like again a little stereotypical of evil magical people, but you know what? I dig it. Well, that's basically the end of the episode. Not a ton happened in this episode, but they definitely did set us up. I have a feeling in the next episode they are going to get things really rocking and rolling, heading towards the Eye of the Midnight Sun's base. They are just full steam ahead. Overall, I enjoyed it. It was kind of more of a middle-of-the-road episode, despite it kind of setting them up for the attack on the Eye of the Midnight Sun. But it's more of a calm before the storm, I guess. So, I enjoyed it. It was fine. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you want to see more from me, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell. That way you'll get all notifications when I upload. I will see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.